Hi there, it's Can't Stop, Won't Stop Civics. This video is gonna drop some knowledge or explain some knowledge about the executive branch, some notes you should have taken. Anyway, ignore the 32 and ignore the typing in yellow. We're not doing the fill-in information for a grade, so you might want to fill some stuff in, but I know some of you won't, no matter what I say. Anyway, all right, so we have the first little part here, what challenges do the framers face in creating the executive branch? The framers are people that created the framework of the US government. All right. So these facts here in this first section explain how the US was influenced by its past, right? Its past with Britain and, their bad experiences with Britain's executive branch, which was the British king. So their challenge was create an executive branch strong enough to do its job, but not too strong to overpower the other branches. If at any point you need to catch up or pause the video, that's what you should do. All right. Next up, we have powers given to the executive branch. So you have the first fill in, that is straightforward. President's list of powers. It's all listed there. Treaties are important. Appointing officials, government officials like people in the cabinet or Supreme Court justices. And commander in chief is the title the president has when it comes to the armed forces or the military of the United States. Again, pause if needed. I'm going to keep going so this video isn't too long. All right. Next, we have vetoing. Maybe you had this on the front. I don't know. This is the backside, page 2. The president can veto laws passed by Congress. That is an example of a check and balance that the president has over Congress, right? If the president doesn't think that Congress's law is worth signing, then the president will veto the law, and Congress can then override the veto, but that's another topic. All right. We have limiting the powers of the executive branch. So we have what the president can do and then how it's shared with Congress, right? So the first topic is appointments. I already mentioned on the front that some of these jobs are cabinet officials, the departments, Department of Education, Department of State, Department of Treasury, etc. Okay, so that's that. The second bullet where it says nominates people to be an executive, that's the cabinet, and judicial branches, that's referring to Supreme Court justices, and there are other types of judges in the federal judicial branch that the president appoints. Sharing this power with Congress, we have some examples on the right with the Senate, right? Senate. And you see my little note, Senate is not equal to Congress. Senate's part of Congress, but they are not interchangeable terms. Next up, we have treaties. So president creates the treaties, Senate approves or rejects. President is commander in chief of the military, of our armed forces. Congress declares war. Okay, that's because you don't want just one person deciding to go to war, because if that person's like really into the military or is quick to make decisions or kind of might not think decisions through all the time, then you could have more wars than is good. I mean, actually, no war is good. That's kind of a dumb thing for me to say, but like it's just you want to have multiple people contributing their opinion when it comes to declaring war, not just one person. And then vetoing, I've already mentioned before, the president can veto or reject a law passed by Congress, and Congress can then override the veto if both parts of Congress have 2/3 of its people voting to override the veto. That's an example of checks and balances. So that's it. Pretty short. I'm pretty proud of myself. I didn't ramble too much, and I think I said what I needed to. Hopefully that was helpful, and I guess I'll see you in school sometime very soon. Bye.